So what I can do now is I can... excuse me. Where, where the heck are you going? Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in Blightea-on-the-Wold. And yes, we are heading for more population in this episode as we pass by all these lovely terraced houses that we've built so far in our city, and we are going to be expanding with even more. And coming up on the other side of the highway here, we have the old medieval village that we built in the last episode. Thank you so much for all the feedback for that. Let's just come out of this view so we can actually see what we're talking about. There we go, over here. I was surprised, actually. I really didn't know what I was doing. And a lot of people, very nice feedback and some excellent suggestions as well as to what we could do to improve this. I have just briefly gone through and put in some more houses, but I'm definitely going to make more use of the space. I've had one comment saying space was at a premium, you know, so all these little gaps in the middle should really be filled with houses. But that is for another day. Today, we're going to be filling in definitely this section here, maybe out into this section here as well, because we really need population. So we've sort of, in my mind, the way the city's expanded over time, it perhaps started here with the old medieval village up against the river, the Wold, that's running along there. That's what we've named it, the Wold. Of course, Blightea-on-the-Wold. And then as it spread across town, even though we built it in a different order, we're going to end up with a load of terraced houses in this sort of area, and then it's spread out to newer buildings like this, newer housing estates like this, which we've got all along the nice park, up on the hill, all of that sort of thing. So that is roughly the idea that we've got. And as you can see, I've laid out some houses that I'm thinking of using. Let's take a look at these for a moment. So we've got some lovely Victorian terraced houses. I do like these. This one's really good. It's like a invert sort of, you can have an internal courtyard with these houses. They're quite good. We've got some other block ones here that have got colours on, some other darker ones, but then are these few down here actually the same as these ones up here? I really like these ones because they're all coloured and I think they look really nice. Let me just show you the name of those. If I go into my Find It mod, Victorian Terrace coloured, that's these ones here, that's the name of them. And if I hover over that, you can see who they're by, Starshall, and that is the ID there. So you can go and check them out on the Steam Workshop. But as you can see, we've got terraces, we've got corners, so we've got a lot of cool stuff that we can do with these. So for instance, let me grab, like, boink, that one there, and we pop a couple of 3 of those onto there. Then we could get that one there and go around a corner. There we go. You can really start to see how they are going to look. Also with these, I'll come out of that view again and go into here. Let's pick one of these. Obviously, we see there's 2 front doors, zoop, right down the front here. So these are what the game and realistic population mod would call duplexes, or we're calling them terraces because they're going to be in terraces, aren't they? This one here only has 1 front door there and another front door there. So actually these are 2 houses as well. Yeah, and there's a back door. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to mark all of these up with the realistic population mod. So if we go into here and we see we've got all of these terrace ones, I've started to do it up here. So we'll carry on from this one. We want to change this to duplex, save and apply. So not too complicated. I'll just whiz through and do that. Okay, there we go. That is all sorted. Then these ones that we've got along here, some of these are also by Starshall. We may actually use some of those in this section. But let's concentrate on this bit here first. And as you can see, we've got a huge residential demand. We're at 48,000, nearly 49. And to unlock the next milestone, we need to get to 70. Yeah, flipping heck. So 70 and then 85. And then by the time we get to that, we'll then probably use the 81 tile mod. Or maybe the 25 tile mod. We'll see how things go. So how are we going to come off of this road here? I think we're going to grab this one. And I reckon we could literally come straight off of there. This is going to have to stay as straight as possible. Let's go up to there. And then we can start building off of there. And then when it gets to sort of, this road's a bit curvy, but it's not too bad. But I don't necessarily want them right up against this main road. So what we might do is, see, that node's quite close to there. If I, let's just do a bit of experimenting. Can you not do that for me? Please, road guidelines, thank you. Trying to keep it to the measurements of 10 to see how it goes. So if we had, for instance, this is why I lay them all out, because I can come across here now, and I can use my picker mod, which is the T key for me. There we go, and grab those. So for instance, if that went... do you know what? Now that I've done that, I'm wondering whether I could put these ones down here instead. There we go, it moved them all a little bit closer so we don't have to keep running over there. So as long as I know where my corners are, so I'm just going to rearrange these, and I'm going to put, with the Move It mod, all my corner ones on one end, like this, and then my other ones in the middle. There we go, left corners, right corners, and terraces all the way along there. So what I can do now is I can... excuse me. Where let me click on you. Where the heck are you going? Are you coming across to one of these houses? No, you're not coming across to one of these houses. I'm actually interested to see where you're going. Let's follow you. Watch out! Oh man, you just skimmed that roof. I think you're gonna go. Oh. Oh my life. You're gone. No, you're back. Now you're gone. Oh, how the heck am I supposed to follow you now when you're underground? You're going to appear like over here somewhere. I know you are. I'm going to keep my eye on this. I can't see this car flying anywhere. I've absolutely no idea. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, how about an autosave quicker sip of... Oh, my brain. I've seen that flying car and I don't even know what I'm doing now. Ah, there we go. Lovely. And don't forget to check out biffaplaysmerch.com for all your autosave quick sip of tea. I remembered it this time. Merch, Hugo there, and Lane Mathematics as well. Okay, back over here. So I'm going to fill this in a little bit. Let me come out of this screen. I'm going to use my picker mods. Obviously, we need water and all sorts of things in here, don't we? But we'll get back to that. So I'm just sort of going to randomly grab these along here, place them. I want the zoning this side and not that side. So if I do that, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Excellent. Yes, if I do that up to there, we can see that's not too bad round the corner. And then we get... Oh, I see. These are like right up against the pavement. And these are set back. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. It adds like a little bit of something, doesn't it, to the view. Okay, excellent. Well, we'll just keep going with that and see how... Oh, do you know what? Actually, now I'm looking at it. I'm wondering whether... If I delete this and delete that and instead pick that and that, whether that looks better to keep the fronts the same. And then with the corners, I think all the corners, yeah, they're the same sort of type of corner. I can't quite see what's the difference between these other than colour. Maybe we come up with a rule that every time they're against the main road, they have these sort of front gardens like that. And then every time they're off a side road, they don't. And I think that might be a way to do it. So how deep are they? Yeah, so we need a space for 2, don't we? That's the thing. Hey, you got all unhappy because there's a road there. You're about to have neighbours. Don't complain. Yeah, there we go. And then they will back up like that. And they sort of hook up at the back as well. Are we... Yeah, and they've got gates along there. So actually what we do need is we do need that extra space. So let's do that again. We need 3. Because then what we're going to have down the back here, which I've seen a lot of comments about this in my other builds, and I completely forget about, is we need like a path through there, don't we? For them to get out the back. Yeah, so let me do that and we'll fill in this little bit along here and see how that looks. Yeah, there we go. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the turrets on the end next to the corner. The colours I'm just letting come out random, and then this one goes straight up to there. We've got the path around the back, which we can sort of line up a bit better. And the same one here, we've got the corner, the turret, the straight ones. I think that is going to be the rule that we use. And then if I come out of this mode and it gives me the move it mods, there we go. Then we can grab those, and there we go, and just sort of move that over like that. And then we've got some space out the front here for a little bit of decorating. They're not quite up against the road, which I'm fine with. And I think that fits in nicely. Right, okay, so let me get to work and fill in some more of these. Once again, we're going to need a name because I haven't put a district in here. So let's just pop that in, and then I'm going to leave it to you lovely folk. Let's start up there to give me a tea-related name. Maybe something that inspires thoughts of Victorian Terraces. Let me know what you come up with. And then we'll go across there. There we go. Fill all that in. We're also using up all of our water. Orpington. Well, that sounds quite cool, doesn't it? Orping tea. I know someone's going to put tea in the middle of that and come up with something. But let me know in the comments below. We also need more water. We're really getting to the end of our amount of water that we've got. Where would be a good place for a water tower? Sort of in the middle of this. Do they have like a noise? They do have a sort of a noise attached to them. Oh, I've just noticed my water tower that I put in over here a while ago doesn't have any power. So that might actually be a quick fix. If we go into here, grab one of these little power boxes, change that to that one. Yeah, I bet if we just plop that by the side of the motorway there, and then keep an eye on our water usage as the power kicks in. Is the availability going to go up? Ah, there we go. Solved. Excellent. Thank you very much. Where are we? Over here in Orpington. Yeah, there we go. People are moving in already. So now we can keep an eye on how many are living in here. 529. I will want some sort of garden. So I think what I'm going to do is leave this middle section free for gardens and such. You know, park. When I say garden, I mean park. And we're going to let people park on the road, of course. That is no problem at all. Excellent. I'm just wondering whether I come out of that. If I use the Move It mod and select that and do Control R for reset. Yes, there are different colours. Cool. So what I can do now, and this will please those of you that use mods to build your cities, I can grab everything in this square. I can copy it. There we go. Hold Alt so it lines up. And I can pop those. Oh, in the park. I can pop those in there. Whoa, come here. We'll worry about it overlapping rows and things in a moment. There we go. That one, yeah, that will fit in there nicely. This one, we're going to have to delete some houses. But that was the plan all along. There we go. And that should all be, yeah, look, all different colours. That is exactly what I wanted. Not the same. Fantastic. And then we just need to remove these in the middle. There we go. That is now empty. Just thinking what to do with these end ones. So if we just remove the ones that are obviously in the way, and then maybe what we could do is grab that and then grab the end one to put on here. Oh, there's no road for them to attach to, is there? Okay, let us... Do you know what? As that goes straight in there, we could just do that and give another entrance and exit so it's not a huge big cul-de-sac. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll grab the end one like I was going to do. And we'll use the Move It mod to squeeze that in there. Because I know... Come on. Come on. I know that's going to be okay. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can sort of fill in this little extra gap that we've got round there. That'll be quite good. And then this stretch along here, we could do the same. We could grab this, budge that all the way up to the end somewhere. And then we could just pop in... Oh, we've got no zoning along there. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, let's grab our zoning. Oh, I know what it is. We've got zoning here, haven't we? Look, that's... Oh, yep, I got it right. There we go. Excellent. And then if we grab these... And is that one going to fit in? No, one too many. So if we get rid of this one, then we can move that. Hold Alt and it should snap. They don't quite sort of line up, do they, these corner ones? I'm wondering whether there's supposed to be a different corner that's more set back. But to me, all of these corners look like they're the same. Yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, we can do that. That's excellent. So we'll grab this, run this out the back. That can come all the way along, give access to people over here. Just move that a little bit closer. Wait, yep, there we go. Excellent. Oh, getting very jumpy game today. Don't know what's going on. And then this little section here, we could probably just do the same with the houses again. That is pretty close. I'll tell you what we're going to do, because there's a path there. We're going to do that, and then we're going to put some trees along here to maybe make it a little bit more private. There we go. But this is using the space as we've got it. You know, this is what we've got. Yeah, that can connect under there. That's fine. And then we need... Oh, yeah, these haven't got a road back in. I wonder if we could just put a little 1U road up here. I bet that'll be fine. If we just bring this out. There we go. And get a 1U road. I'm just looking at what we've got here. Something with no markings or anything. Just, can you stop, please, doing the thing? Toggle node snapping. Toggle node snapping. Come on. Come on. I need to come over here. Here, there we go. Thank you. And then what we could do is move that as far as it will go. Like there. And have that as our end house there. Like that. And then again, we can have this as a little bit of park space. I think that'll be fine. And we'll do that on the other side as well. I mean, that'll come all the way down here and connect up with this, which is fine. So people can cut through if they wish. Something you'd probably hate if you actually lived here, but... how far is this going to go? It's going to go all the way down here. Oh, man, I didn't want to do this. I just wanted to fill that space. Okay, forget it. I only wanted to fill that little hole in. We'll stick a bush in there instead. That's okay. So this one's got like a road at the end. I'm wondering whether we could break that off and have these come straight through instead. Or whether we'll leave that. No, we'll leave that there. A little bit of interest. This bit along the back here, we're going to change. So we're going to get rid of these. There we go. Thank you. And we're going to add... Yeah, let's add another load of these pointy ones in the middle. And then this along here, I'm trying to think what to do. Because obviously we're now buttoned up against this car park that's here. Do we shrink that car park down and assume that that's how it was made in the first place? Yeah. Okay. This is what's going to happen. We're gonna rejigger this. So let's grab those. They are going to now be along the back here. Like so. Is that far enough away? No. Let's get the move it mod. There we go. Hopefully you can sort all of your cars out. Excellent. And this is a school, isn't it? So I can click on that. Yeah. So we really want access to this in this area here. So I'm going to get that and I'm going to swing that into there. Excellent. And I might even swing that into there. I feel like I need to straighten that out a bit. Weak. Come on. Something like that. And then both of these just about fit in there. So we've got like a little parking area. We don't need that. Oh, we need something down here for these people. Ah, once again, we can grab this 1U road. There we go. I think that's okay. I think that fits in nicely. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then we just need to sort of fill in some of these little gaps that we've got and put a park in the middle. How many people do you reckon we've got in this little area here? I mean, we've still got a huge demand. We've passed 50,000, which is fantastic. I don't know whether all of these are going to be filled in just yet, but 2,662. What's the land value? I mean, the land value is just amazing, which is fantastic. So we don't even really need a park in there, but I feel like I do want some sort of, just a little teeny tiny park. Yeah, I've just placed a little bit of grass, a couple of trees in the middle there. That'll be okay for now. So what I do want to check, with all of these people moving in, heading up towards 3,000, which is good, is, I mean, services, I'm pretty sure we're going to be covered. Yeah, we've got plenty of that around, plenty of that around. That is all the way over there. Which one's that one? The Child Healthcare Centre. Could we squeeze another one in by the school? We could. That'll be good. Excellent. Then we've got the Elder Care Centre. That is probably the furthest one away down there. And then we've got nothing else over this way. So if that could be somewhere around here, I'm going to place it there, and then when we come to work on that area, we can monkey with that. And let's have a look. Maybe we could put in, because we've got this school right here, something like this. What have we got? Sports hall. Oh, it's too big, too big. A little sauna. Yeah, there we go. A nice little sauna at the back there. That'll be good. Then the other thing was schools. I think fire, everything else like that, we're going to be covered. There's so many around the city. I'm not overly concerned. So that one there, Banting Best Public School. We've got some spaces in there. And then we've got this one over here. We've got spaces in there. The high school, we've got loads of them around. Not many spaces in that one. Some spaces in there. And plenty of spaces in there. So actually, I think we're okay. So I really want to try and get some different libraries that we could use around here. I wonder if I could just try and squeeze one in here somewhere. There's not really that much space, is there? I'll tell you what, we'll... I'm wondering if I could just squeeze it in the back here. Oh, it's massive. No, forget it. Forget it. We need to try and find some sort of small little library thing that we can use. But apart from that, these are all looking okay. Let's just work on these road junctions. So we're going to have giveaway on there. That's all the connections this side. We've got this one here. Give way. This, I'll just let them work it out on its own. And then when they come out the other side, give way. Oh yeah, and this one here as well. Quite a sharp turn. Lots of people using the walking paths, which is fantastic. That is what we want to see. Maybe we could just sort of add a few more around the place as well. Yeah, these bits along the front here, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with that. Whether we're going to just sort of go for... I wanted this one here, didn't I? Concrete paths along here. So things are looking nice here in Orpington. I'm really liking the way this has turned out with some of the little extra details that we've added here and there. The fences and the trees down the side. I've just redone the little park in the middle. Added in some of these little features here for the kiddly winkies. The little bit of a fence around there as well. And I think it's looking pretty swish. But we need to get some mass transit in here. Ooh, I just spotted a bus. So obviously buses are coming. You couldn't really get it more British than that, could you? Victorian houses and a double-decker red bus. Brilliant. So obviously they're cutting through here. Let's just come out into this view and take a look. Yes, we've got this bus route here, which comes around into this sort of shopping area that we've got over this side. If you remember, we've put these shops into the disaster recovery building to try and sort of make it look like a, you know, a big British shopping centre type building with some offices and shops. I don't know whether I've quite managed to do that, but that was the idea. Let me just see which bus route this is. It's blue, so we should be able... Oh, it's this one here. Look at that. Croydon Gardens Loop. So where does that go? So that comes up and down over here, goes through Croydon Gardens, goes via, there's like a health centre and sort of things here, picks up all these shops, and then loops around over here by the school. Okay, that is actually not too bad. What we could do then, I'm going to grab this stop, and I'm going to bring that right into the middle, like that, and have one stop in here. So they're a bit unhappy, but that's fine, because then what we're going to do over here is drag this stop into there. I want it just to go around in a circle. Oh, we want it on the outside, like that. So we've still got to stop that end. We've now got a stop in there. And then what I'm going to do... This is a bit annoying the way it crosses over here. And I can tell you what, I can probably change that by doing something. Where I want that to go in there on... Oh, do you know what? Forget it. I'm quite happy with that. What I'm going to do is... Now I'm going to pop in a loop going in the other direction just to mirror this one, because that's quite a large one. And then hopefully that'll be good to go. So let me just quickly do that. There we go. So we've got the Croydon Gardens loop clockwise and county clockwise. I'm going to turn this one into a double-decker bus. And then for this one, we've got 11 vehicles. That is a lot of buses, isn't it? Although they're all pretty full, aren't they? But we're probably going to find we're not going to need so many. So I'm going to drop that down to 8. And then the other loop over here, we're going to give that... That's got 11. Let's pop that down to 8 as well. And then over time... There we go. Oh, look, we've got some nighttime shots. Oh, excellent. We can see how it looks. Where are we? I've completely lost where I am now. What? The game jumps like that. It catches me out. And then I've got no clue where I am. We're over here, aren't we? Aha! There we go. So I've popped the bus stops, one each side of the park here, as you can see. Nice. Okay, and then the other thing I want to do is make sure that if people want to walk, they can get about. Now, walking within Orpington here is easy because there's lots of roads they can walk up and down. Crossing over this road here, if they wish to get to the other side, could be okay. Let's just have a look. So we've got places like this, but there doesn't seem to be crossings added onto there. So what I'm thinking of doing is somewhere like this, where this meets up and there's a path right here. If we grab node controller, we have a node there, excellent, and turn that into a crossing, and then we'll take this one and add a traffic light. And that is right by this path here as well, which leads through to the other side. So what I'm going to do is just shiftify that round a teeny tiny bit. There we go, something like that. And then I'm hoping the fact that these two touch mean that people can walk across here. Maybe we just need to watch this for a second and see if this happens. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just to make sure that it can work, is I'm just going to add like a path down the side here. I can anarchy that in. I'm going to take this fence back a tiny bit. So now we definitely know they can walk down there. So whether that connects or not is fine. So that's one way to cross. Over here actually could be another good spot. I'm just going to get that node. Just move that over to there and just monkey with these paths and things. If we bring that up, let's disconnect that and then connect it again. Then we'll bring that one across and then we'll do the same thing with the node. And it's far enough away from the junction and far enough away from these junctions that we should be okay. We do have a traffic light here. which I don't think we need. So I'm going to change this one to give way. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. So now they can cross there, they can cross there. Let's just move that around a little bit. This side over here. Oh, the sun's coming up. That's good, because I really felt like I needed to be able to see a little bit better. There we go. So crossing here, I mean, they can come down that path and come around. We do have the school down here. I'm just thinking we're going to just make another little crossing through here. Oh, look at that. Just about slip that one in there. Let's grab that tree and let's just pop that in the back there. Excellent. So now they can get through there. Let's have a look over here. They can come here. So now crossing over this main road to the other side, we could definitely do with some paths in here. So let's just have a look what we've got. So I think if we run a path, so we've got all these trees here, haven't we? If we run a path down here, and then we bring it out over here, and then we connect those two up. Again, just sort of doing our meandering through there. And then this can actually be a traffic light, because this is one of the main roads coming through here, and it's the main road going down there. So I think if we change that to a traffic light, that should automatically add in crossings. Yeah, excellent. There we go. Feel like we need a little connection over here. Yeah, something like that. We can detail that another time. So they can walk along there, join up there, get on this to get over the roundabout, which is good. So there's a crossing. So something down this end would also be handy. I reckon, again, just another traffic light in there would solve that problem. So now they can get off and walk into this way. Or they can come along here, get in the park, go up that path over there. I think that's this side, and this side all sorted. If they want to cross over here, I'm reckoning another traffic light there just to get the crossings in again, because that's just easy and automatic. And then there. And we've got the bus stop over there. So I think overall that is plenty of ways to get around. Excellent. So how's Orpington looking with regard to how many people are in here? Over 3,000, and we've passed 52,000. We do still have a nice big demand for residential, but that's fine. Oh, look at that. Look at the land value. They are loving it over here. And I'm just noticing now this area is getting bigger. We've got this road coming down here. Could probably do with some extra lanes coming out of here. So I'm just going to pick that road, which will probably take us to the bike one. Do we have a bike with... Yeah, it's going to be one of these British roads with 2 lanes coming out. No, we don't. So I'm going to use this one, as it is a 3-lane with a bike. Not quite sure how this is going to match up. Is it going to break anything? No. So that's what it's going to look like, which is a shame. Yeah, you know what we'll do? I'm going to put that in here. We're going to make do with the green lines. So we have the 2 lanes now coming out of here, which is going to get that traffic moving a bit quicker, as you can see. It's not backing up. And then we're going to do it all the way down to the junction. So we'll turn those 2 lanes around the other way. So now we've got 2 coming into this junction, and then it will go blue after that. There's probably a way of using... Oh, now that I've done that intersection marking tool. Hang on a sec. So if I go like this, and go like that, and do a filling on there, and say solid colour, and then pick the colour to get as close as to this as we can. There we go. Let me try. Oh, how close is that? I don't think that's too far off, so I'm going to copy that. Oh, there we go. That's fantastic. Look at that. If only I thought of doing that before. It needs to be slightly dirtier looking, but I'm just going to go with that. I'm not going to change it all now. Brilliant. That's fantastic. So actually knowing I can do that could probably mean, like at places like this, I could add the extra one on the end, but I think we're okay. Just have a look around here that make sure nothing I've done has messed anything up. No, we're looking fine. Excellent. Well, any other suggestions you've got for this area or for this area over here that we're going to be expanding into, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the next video on the screen. It's possibly a game you've never seen before. And I will see you all very soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.